Hey guys and girls, welcome to this week's episode of Antlers, and we have something happened that we were surprised if it's happened already, but we got something I shot a little video on early this morning, and I'm going to start the video out with a couple of little short videos I shot early this morning, just right after daylight. It's clouded up a little bit since then. We got a little cold front coming in here. It's not going to get cold. It's absolutely beautiful out here right now. Absolutely incredibly beautiful, calm. The wind started to blow a little bit right after daylight and then calm back down again. And we got a front coming in from the north. It's going to cool off a little bit, but not much. We have got, get this, we have got 50 degrees and above scheduled, or forecast, not scheduled. It'd be nice if we could schedule the weather. That's what's amazing to me about all this climate change stuff. We've got guys that can't control the deficit. They can't run any government agency without losing money. And yet they think they can control the weather. They can control the climate. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, right. But forecast. We have forecast for in a 15-day forecast every single day above 50 degrees, and with the low 36 or 35, something like that. So it's going to be above freezing the next. I think all the way up to 11th or 12th of January, and we have a couple 2 or 3 days in there that are 70, and several of those days that are 60 and above. So it's just absolutely amazing the way we're starting out 2023. It's just absolutely incredible, and and we've had this nice weather in here for the last several days. So after the Siberian front came in, God said, I think I'll give those people some nice weather. But we're going to start and look at some videos I shot earlier this morning. It was crystal clear, no clouds at all like there is right now. And yet we had 6 or 7 deer. I think we had 7 total come in around the feeders, and one that, if we have been seeing him, something strange happened. So let's get right at it and look at some video I shot early this morning, and we'll go from there and go get some carrots and apples and get in the pens and see if we can get some pictures of Whitey. Whitey's still doing good, and Forrest and Prince Charming up close. While we're looking at some antlers, look at those little antlers right there. That's little Whitey, of course. Little Whitey meets Benelli, and Benelli wants to play. Benelli wants to play, and little Whitey's they've been nose to nose, and they've done just fine. But I don't know how that would happen if Benelli got in there, because Benelli's wanting to play. Yeah, Benelli's wanting to play. But look at the little antlers, the little nubbins there on little Whitey. Yeah, got little white nubbins there. Get his head turned down where you can see him. You can see the little white there. That's his little nubbins have turned into hard horn. They're just 2 little buttons. Stick it up there, one on each side. You can see them there. Look at that. Oh, that's sweet right there. Now we want you all to be friends. We don't want you running, chasing deer, or barking at deer. They're your buddies. Little Whitey kind of shook his head down there like he had antlers. But there is a look at some tiny, tiny, tiny antlers. Much bigger antlers to look at, but those are really something. And Benelli meets little Whitey. You guys need to learn to be friends. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'd like to play with you. I'd like to play with you, little Whitey. He's going to be a big, bad buck. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Isn't that funny? Little Whitey acts like he wants to play with Benelli, too. I don't know how these deer are going to react. The other day, yesterday, I guess it was, it's just right after daylight. You can look over there. The sun is trying to come up over that mountain. Their feeder went off earlier. Whitey was out here, or TC was out here with a couple other deer. But I want y'all to, and yesterday I guess it was, or day before, they ran from Benelli. But here's the deal right here. I believe that is 06 has come home. The wind is trying to blow again, but there it is, /6. We've been worried. It's been over a month. He's a big, beautiful deer. I believe that's /6. No, maybe not. I think he's got too much. That deer may have already lost one side of his horns, maybe what the deal is. Now they may, no, he's still got horns on both sides. That is not /6. As I was looking at a distance, I thought that was /6 over there. No, it's not. And he turned his head, it's not. That's the one that's 5x3. He's got one bad side, one great side. It's his second antlers. So I thought that was /6. That is his second antlers, and they're really, really nice. And that's little Lucky 13. He's got tiny antlers, but we'll have some nice ones next year probably. I'm gonna go out and throw a little feed and see what happens, and they might run from Benelli. Benelli's just something different. And the wind's beginning to blow. It was dead calm this morning, dead calm, but it's gonna blow today. Hey guys, it's okay, it's just a little puppy. It's just a little puppy. Y'all want something to eat this morning, don't you? But you're kind of afraid of that little puppy dog. Yeah, it's just something different. That's just a natural instinct of a deer to be wary of something. There were lots of gunshots this morning when I was out here earlier, before it got good and light. Heard lots of gunshots on the river. We're close to the river. Lots of gunshots on the river. Not shooting so much down there right now. Saw a deer out in the front yard too, between us and the lake. I'll back up a little bit. Benelli is searching around everywhere. There's another beautiful deer right here, and here's coming from the front yard, TC. 5 beautiful bucks right here, 6 beautiful bucks. The 3, and then as me talking out here, I've gathered up 3 more. Fat Boy 2, and TC. We can take a look at those antlers and see that he hasn't broken anything off, which is good. I'm hoping that he shed those antlers as is. There's Fat Boy right there. Beautiful 8-point. And I thought I saw Fat. Come here, come here, come here. No, come here. Come here, Benelli. No, Benelli. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. She's just curious about the deer also. I think back out there behind, come here. I think out there behind the tree. Come here, Benelli, leave him alone. Come here, Benelli. Benelli, come here. Leave him alone. Good girl. Good girl. This Fat Boy running around out there. Oh, Fat Boys keep trying to keep another deer away from the food and doing a good job of it. Now again, that back deer back there, does he have? Is that /6, guys and girls, or not? Does that deer have horns on both sides? He has horns on only one side, but I don't know if that is /6. Has he already lost an antler? That deer only has antlers on one side. And it's a beautiful 4-point, looks like. /6 did not have that. /6 only had 3 left, didn't he? Oh, that deer has a 4-point on one side. Look at that beautiful 10 right there, walk through. TC up close. I'm zoomed all the way out to 9 right there. I don't think we have any Fat Boy. to the side. Beautiful 8-point. And that is not fat point 2 out there. Now, where that deer went? Did he just go behind the tree? I don't know where he disappeared to. That might have been. No, he's come up here closer. Lot 6 did not have a beautiful 4-point on that side. I think that deer, has only got one antlers on one side. But I was thinking that 6 was broke off worse than that. I don't know. That deer only has antlers on one side, like the other side's falling off, but when you look at it, it doesn't look like it. It's not hard to fall off in December. It's the end of December, granted. Always something interesting when you're watching the antlers. Always something interesting. And how is little Benelli acting with all of this? Let's take a look. Down, down, down to Jimmy's feet. There's our girl laying on Jimmy's feet. There's our girl laying on Jimmy's feet, yeah. If you'd be Beamer, you'd go pee or poop right now. Yeah. Benelli has gone inside, but we have added one more buck to the mix, coming in down there from the back. So we have 7. I think Fat Boy and Fat Boy 2 is what we've got. I think we had Fat Boy 2 down there a little bit earlier. So we have 7 bucks. 7 bucks here at the house. Jimmy, you're not doing a very good job holding that steady. Not on a tripod, I'm just holding it and zoomed out 7.5 power. I'm over here feeding apples to little Whitey. So we have a one-horn buck, but it's definitely, I think that might be it right there we're looking at. And that other side might just be hidden, I don't know. But now we have 7 bucks. We'll see what happens as the winter gets colder. We're in right now a really nice warm spell. Several days, I think, forecast all the way out to the 11th or 12th to be 50 degrees or better, with a couple of 70-degree days in there, some 60-degree days. Very poor camera work, Jimmy. Beautiful big rack deer coming up right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember, there we have 3 fat boy type bucks. One of them is a 9-point, and that might be it right there. See how big that deer is? Yeah, he split out on the end. So that's a 9-point. And we got 2 that are 8s. And probably could even possibly be a set of triplets. And that was pretty wild. Those are wild-born deer, not born in the enclosures at all. Beautiful.